Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
That's right. It is Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B. How's everybody doing today? It is an amazing Thursday. I have the latest injury reports from both the Lions and Steelers. Yes, I'm ready for this game. The only two that did not practice was Taylor Decker, which he doesn't practice the first day of practice anyways. And Kirby Joseph, of course, because, well, he's injured. Whole bunch of limited practice. Coyote Awasika, Thomas Harper, and Christian Mahogany both had a full all three of those had full practices. Amik Robertson, Giovanni Manu, Tristan Colon, and Sione Vaki had limited practice. So we do have some people coming back. As far as the Steelers, did not practice was James Pierre, Nick Herberg, and Isaac Sumalo. Triceps. TJ Watt did not practice because, well, he has a punctured lung now. But Derek Harmon did return, and so did Aaron Rodgers to full practice. Andreas Pete, he had a concussion. He's limited. He's day-to-day, and Ben Skoranek has been sick. So there is your update there. I think this has got to be a ground and pound game. We got to get the run game going. And it looks like we may have Mahogany because if he's at a full practice, all they got to do is activate. And I'd rather have Mahogany than Tristan Colon. That's just me. So, how's everybody doing this Thursday? Are you out there in kneecap biting land or no? I see how we got Michael Ditton Edwards. Good afternoon to you. YouTube has been wonky lately with how they've been putting stuff out, and I think it's because people aren't liking the videos. If you don't like the videos, it doesn't move us up. Steve Bauer's showing up on the Facebook side. Good to see him, as always. I'm looking forward to a good game this Sunday. I do think it has to be a ground and pound game, and the defense has to get pressure. Oh, it'll always be an option. I'll keep my Facebook page as an option, always. The Huddle Sports Network, either Main Event Mike or my page, Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions. It'll always go live into them. Because it helps Main Event Mike grow by me doing it. It helps the Huddle Sports Network grow on Facebook. Ricky Sika! Thank you, sir. And again, The only two that did not practice, well, the guy that never practices on Wednesday is Taylor Decker. He just does not do the first day of practice. Sometimes he doesn't even do 2 days of practice. Comes in and does good. Nick Burton, good to see you, my brother. Kirby Joseph, it looks like he's out for the season. At this point, have him get the surgery, fix that cartilage that can't heal on its own, and move on. That's where I'm at with that. Just shut him down. But Christian Mahogany, Thomas Harper, and Coyote Awasika coming back to full practice is good. That means, I believe, Harper's going to pass. In order to do full practice, he had to pass concussion protocol. Oh, still struggling to breathe, still struggling to wake up. It hurt, but I got to make money. It is what it is. And Mike Johnson, if you're out there watching, yes, it's here. I haven't even got it out of the package yet. This crap is kicking my butt. That's all I got. This is probably going to be a short show because there isn't a lot of news out there. There's no signings to speak of. None of that stuff. Wow. I was just reading something awful. I'm doing my best. I've used my psychotic abilities to predict things right before, so that I understand that. Uh, an Alabama sideline reporter and her husband was found shot to death in a murder suicide. Their 3-year-old baby is unharmed. Christina Chambers is also suspected of stabbing her 80-year-old mother to death and telling the police she did it to save herself. This is such a crazy story. God, prayers up to that family, and God bless that little baby that's unharmed. I probably wouldn't have answered. I haven't even messaged my girlfriend yet this morning because I just woke up. It's been a rough night. I'll say that. I did my show last night like I always do, but after the show, I went to bed. I got to do it. Uh, I believe he did. Let me see. And I really don't care at this point. He wasn't doing anything for the Dolphins. Yeah, he's a free agent. He cleared waivers, and nobody signed him. He's kind of been awful this year. I think he went to a bad situation and it messed with his head. He thought he was going to a playoff team, and they're eliminated. They had to win versus the Steelers to stay in the playoff hunt. They didn't do that. It's crazy, but when we've had to win in the past, we have. So, and Steelers are a good team. I just don't know what's going on with them this year. It doesn't make sense to me. They're more bipolar than our team is. When they're bad, they're super bad. Super bad. I still remember when we craved to be 8-6 at this point of the season. But that's another story for another time. It was a different era of the Lions, and I think Dan Campbell's going to have our guys ready. We know offensively we're ready. I don't care what anybody says. We scored 189 points in 6 games. I think twice we scored 44. Amen. Marty Morningwig, Matt Millen, Martin Mayhew, Tom Lewan, Rod Moronelli. Steve Mariucci even wasn't good here. And that sucked. It sucked. Well, while the Millen era was here, I called it the M&M connection. Still does. Still does. Mooch and Izzo have the same hair plugger. That's what it is. Little mocha frappe to get the blood pumping in the morning. That's basically the news this week. Until I hear more, I don't have much to talk about. So if you guys got any questions, lay them on me. Millen sabotaged the whole team. I think he'd have been a great coach. I don't think he was GM material. And his draft prove it. Four first round picks on wide receivers, and only one of them worked. Yeah, I feel the same way. I, I have, like I said, in order for us to make it, we have to win out. At 10-7, I think we're on the outside looking win in unless a whole bunch of shit goes right. This is the situation we're in right here, right in the middle. We already lost to the Rams. If we lose this one, we got to win those two just to have a 46% chance. If we we win out, we have a 94% chance of making the playoffs, with or without help. 11-6 is the finish we want, but winning 3 in a row in the NFL isn't easy. And again, only team that can say that in the NFL. We usually don't lose back-to-back games. I wish we would start winning a few in a row. Oh, wow. Then you head up 75. Oh, wait, you're down in Missouri. I forgot. Never mind. I will celebrate with Hardee's. I love their chicken tenders. I'm a chicken tender type of guy. Might have to Google the next closest one and make it a drive after the game. Oh, I know. I love their loaded breakfast burrito too. That's so good. Way better than McDonald's. You got it. The only thing that good from McDonald's is these McFrappes. Mm, those are amazing. But it is my pleasure to come here and bring you at least the latest injury reports and what I've heard. Owasso on M21. Yep. One's owned by Art Burger is closing because of finance. Yeah. Gotcha. And there's one up here by me in Bridgeport at the Love Struck stop. Yeah, and there's a lot of people losing it because of financier stuff, foreclosures and everything else going on. It's the way of the world right now. That means it's a franchise store, not a corporate store. That sucks. Now I know why my dad calls those idiot sticks. I'm still trying to get stuff out of the corner of the cup. Hardee's is suing them because of it. Oh, probably. You're not paying rent they own. Ah. But if he took out the loan to get the franchise, is whatever the franchise fee is, they can own the building, and then they can rent it back to Hardee's if the Hardee's is closing it because the financier bankrupted the business. There's ways around this. They won't lose the building. They could charge Hardee's rent, and Hardee's could take it over and make it a corporate store. Then, yes, Will Vogel. But the ones that concern me here for the James Pierre, Nick Herbert, and the Isaac Sumalo or Sumalo, however you say it. Herbert and Pierre are part of the reason why everybody thinks that the Steelers are going to win. I want to see what the injury report is tonight, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, I know. They closed all the ones locally. It sucks. I hate that Hardee's is gone here. But I might have to make a drive up there soon and get me some Hardee's. That sounds so good. Love Hardee's. Well, we all know the order of the division. I'm just going to pop them up real quick. That was from the bottom to the top. And I came live out of Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good. Yes, that's the way I feel, Michael Ditton Edward. I'm going to be writing my review tonight and get that in. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody in the chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all have a blessed day. But I am not feeling it today, and I'm going to get off the screen. Have a good one, my friend.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.